Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my beautiful people out there. It's your girl Shanta Kelv. Please let's get in here, everybody. How is everyone doing? Let's have this beautiful discussion about modern marriages. We spoke about it about a day ago, and we're looking at why do marriages fail? Why marriages fail? So I have my brother in the house. Give it up for Brad Kingsley. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon. And we have a friend also in the house, but I think his network is really, really terrible. So good evening. Is it evening? It's already two. This is two in Nigeria and 3:30, 2:30 in Nigeria and 3:30 in Europe. So good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Mommy Esther. Thank you for waiting. And thank you guys. Please, as you're joining, hit the love and like button, share. Leave me a comment so I can greet you specially. So, how is everyone doing today? It's weekend. I'm so excited as already weekend. Boom, boom. But the truth of it is that me, I work in weekend. I'm working this weekend, so not really excited about it though. But for those of you who are not working and this is your weekend, I'm excited for you. So you can relax, eat, sleep, and renew your strength. You know how it goes now. So let's hit the love and like button. Let's share. Let's invite as many people as we can as we dive into today's discussion, Modern Marriages Part 2. So I have a short clip, a short videos I'll be playing in between the discussion, and we'll look into it together. So, why do marriages fail? Let's wait for people to join so we can really engage so that everyone can at least contribute in one way or the other. There is wonder working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power. Oh, yes, wonder working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. There is power, wonder working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, wonder working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. Let's get in here, my beautiful, beautiful people. Let's get in here. Power belongs to you. All power belongs to you. In heavens and on earth, all power belongs to you. So we looked at, this is about 4 minutes gone by, waiting for people to share, to hit the love and like button, and really want to be we really want to engage. I really want people to engage in this discussion because we are all learning every day. We're not perfect, and anyone that comes out and tell you that their marriage is perfect, that's a big lie. We've seen people who have celebrated 50 years of marriage, 60 years of marriage. I have seen 82 years of marriage and they're still very much alive. Bonjour, Tata Patience. Bonjour. you know and they're so excited, and when you go deep to ask them what really kept you guys, you hear things like patience, you hear things like endurance, hear things like uh uh you don't hear things like love and all that, just hear things like commitment. So We'll look into why they fail. So people who have spent 10 years of marriage, 20 years of marriage, 15 years, they start counting and they're still living together. It's very difficult for someone to just grow up and decided to fall in love with another person and decided to stay with the person all the days of their life. Don't forget, these are two separate people, two different upbringing. They'll have to come together and manage each other and get to learn, study each other for it to work. So we're looking at the failures, what is going on, why we're having bon fête, hein, de Ramadan à vous aussi. Bon fête, happy Ramadan day to everyone out there. All our Muslims followers, happy Ramadan to you. Is it Barika de Salah we call it in Nigeria then? We call it Barika de Salah. Barika de Salah. Um People who have spent years together in marriages, you see them, they've had times that they fought, quarrel, separation, they will still come back together again. And today many of them are celebrating 10 years of marriage, 20 years of marriage, 50 years, 82 years of marriage. These people stick to one person. They will not come out and tell you that there were no ups and downs in their marriage. They had times when they were where there were issues, where they fought, where they quarreled, where they disagreed, a lot of things, but they still keep pushing forward together. There must be something that's making them, that keeps them going. Something about each other that keeps them going. Marriages these days, women are just some of them will say, I'm staying in the marriage because of my kids. Some have one excuses or the other why they are still in that marriage. And we'll be looking at commitment in marriages. Is um commitment alone, is it okay to keep a marriage? Infidelity, we'll look at infidelity, and we'll be looking at conflicts and arguments in marriages. We'll just try to pick one or two in all of this. Welcome back, my brother. I think your network is really bad. We'll look at finances problem, as in finance means no responsibilities, children's school fees, rents, a lot of how will I put it now? We call it, okay, a lot of responsibilities like the boarding on the couples. If that also can lead to, a failed marriage. And we'll be looking at domestic violence. These days, we all know that that's what's trending among women. Domestic violence. He beats me, he's this, emotionally, physically, and all that. And many people still wants to stay in that kind of marriage because they have one child, they have two for the man. Some women beat their husband as well. So it's not just the woman's, we should not look at the woman's side only. Some women do beat up their husband. So it's vice versa, it's both ways. Then we'll be looking at knacking. I don't know, because I think I got a warning from using that particular word, so I'm going to change it to knacking. Is knacking like lack of knacking and intimacy? Could it be part of the reasons? Which we'll look into it. Then we'll look about how, if these people also are compatible before, the love is there, but when they started living together, were they growing apart? What's the cause of them growing apart? We'll just try and see those things. And please, if you're out there and you're watching, I can see the numbers of people watching right now. You can hit the love and like button, leave me a comment, and please try and contribute if you have the time, because most of you might be at work right now, and most of you are just rounding off from work. So we'll look at it. So we'll also look at the postponed discussion. There are some couples who be like they have argument, and all of a sudden the man will be like, I beg, I don't have time for this now. Before you know, they won't talk about it again. Then many years to come, or many months to come, or weeks to come, they will start going back to the same thing that they would have been able to resolve at that particular time it started. So that's a postponed discussion that just like they just felt like it is not important or necessary to give an answer at that particular time, and it can lead to a lot of conflicts and arguments. So we'll just try and just pick one or two from it. So first of all, let's look into this. I don't know, your network is terrible, sir. So we'll look into this video, a short clip I got from a friend. So I'll play it so we can see it together, and then we can dive into the discussion. I have somebody in our midst. Uh, um, he is an apostle, but his network is really, really terrible. And we've been fighting to see how we can get the network to be stable. Well, he has been going off and on for over almost 45 minutes now, or 30 minutes. That's why I did not come on live earlier as promised, because I was trying to see if he can join us. But when I saw that the time was going, I just had to hit the studio and start. So while he's battling with his network, hopefully before the end of the program, he will have the chance to, speak up. So, Brackensley, thank you for joining me. Good afternoon to you.
Good
I,
afternoon.
yeah,
Good
thank
afternoon,
you.
everybody.
Yeah. And I also want to use this medium. I don't know if this is the right time to say this, but I'm just going to say it. A lot of people are digging deep into my life, all because of social media, because of the content we're talking about, because of the history of baby testimony, who we are still looking for, and we are not giving up. Okay, but the fact that you're digging into my life, everything about me is on social media. Everything you need to know about me, my phone number, my address, where I live, my city, everything is on social media. You can easily call me to get the information you want. I'm going to give it to you if that is what you want. But you going and asking random people about my life is a shame on you all doing that, because the things the people are giving you that are getting to my ears are not real. They are not true. Fake informations you're gathering. And if you come out and you put the fake informations there, or if you come out, if I even get to know that is out, plus you and the person, God will help us all. You understand? So if you need information from me, don't go behind my back. Call me directly and get your information straight from me. Don't be going behind my back. It is not good. Shame on you for doing that in the first place. Shame on you. Because you have my number, you have my details, you have my address. Everything is there. What's keeping you guys from calling me directly? Nothing about me is hidden on social media. Because when I came into social media, I didn't come for fight or argument. I came in with my full heart, and I want to fight, and I want to help, and I'm going to fight, and I'm going to help. I'm giving everything I have to helping the helpless. I'm giving everything I have to try my possible best not to cross the line. And if you think I have crossed the line to your direction, you get back at me. My name, my number, everything you're seeing on social media, it's real. Don't get it twisted from all those people giving you fake news. That's on you. If you decide to go on and spread the fake news, it's on you. And I'm not going to take it lightly. That's just it. Come directly to me and get your information. So let's dive into today's topic: modern marriages and why marriages fail. So thank you guys for joining. God bless you all. So let's start with this short clip of a woman beater. So
Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Bastard. Get out. Wait, stop. Stop and let's do it. Do it. Move. Talk on it again. Talk, do it again. Move. Move. Yeah, look what I did with her. Talk on it, do it. Talk, do it. Talk, do it. Talk on it.
Sorry, just a minute, please. I'm trying to see how I can change. Okay, let me do it like this, and let me see.
Uncle. Talk, do it. Uncle. Talk, do it. Talk, do it. Talk, do it.
So this is somebody's daughter a man is flogging like this, no matter what the woman must have done. Does this man have a right to beat up a wife like this? That's one of the things we're going to look into. And when the woman knows that this kind of thing is happening, why is she still standing? What apology does she think she's going to give to this man that will make him change his mind? And in situations like this, the person videoing this, is he also innocent in this kind of thing? Must this kind of thing come out on social media? Do you have to keep a video on these couples until he kill the woman before you now say how, which I know, or hide? I know I wouldn't have videoed it. I should have gone to separate. And there is somebody in the background shouting blood of Jesus, probably is a woman as well. And if and I will assume that this woman is far away from them, or probably an elderly person who doesn't want to get hurt in the process. At least if people in the community knows that there's a man like this who have been doing, because this wouldn't be his first time he's doing this. People who know this kind of person, they should have been able to bring him to book order and be like, okay, if this woman is always doing this thing to you or doing that thing to you and you don't like, then leave this woman alone. This is somebody's child, for God's sake. And okay, and what I discovered when I watched this video at first, the woman was praying while they were beating her. What has prayer got to do with this? The situation right now. Prayer is the key, yes, but prayer without work is what we all know. You're there, you're standing, you're facing death. He's hitting you, and his anger, the anger inside of him. These are things that we women should wake up from. A man who has started like this will not stop. And you can't tell me that he was not like this at the beginning. You got to find it out that he was like this at a certain time in your marriage or in your relationship or in your courtship, and you still went ahead and you married him.
Bastard. Idiot.
Uncle.
Get out. Idiot. Bastard. Continue.
Uncle.
Get out. More do it. You pretend you healer. More do it. Man, more do it. Come on, more do it. Idiot. Are you crazy? What stupid. Bastard.
That's somebody's daughter. Probably there was a time he went to kneel down in front of this woman's father and was begging for a hand in marriage, probably, and calling her a bastard. We all know what bastard means. You did not pick her from the streets. You went to marry her from somebody, and this is how you treat somebody's daughter, someone you claim to love at a time, probably the mother of all your children. If the marriage is not working, get a divorce. move ahead. Don't don't stay there until you die. Don't remain there. Things like this will not happen back then. The minute he removed his bet, people are already rushing to tell him to stop. But these days, things are happening. People are carrying their phones, their cameras. They are doing nothing to help the situation. Tomorrow you hear that that woman is dead. So, Brackinsley, concerning this video you just watched, is there anything you want to say concerning it? Good afternoon, Mama Peace. Good
Mr.
afternoon,
Shante.
Peace. Ah, we have to Peace. Good afternoon, Peace, Mama.
Actually, I made the video halfway because I was,
I'm going to play it again. It's a short clip, but
yeah,
this is totally
yeah,
wrong. This
yeah.
is a woman
First and
beater. This is
foremost,
somebody's
first and
wife,
foremost, Mr.
somebody's mother.
Shante, first and foremost, before you play it again, the f- you know one fun thing that is happening in this modern days technology is that when things are happening, people pick up their phone and video it. Now, the strength and the hand you used to hold that phone to video,
Mm.
why can't you rescue that
Use
person that
it.
end? Why can't you rescue that person that ends? We know you are trying to create awareness to record and to video that thing, but standing and video this person and this person will be beaten to death. Is that the achievement?
Hmm.
Is that right? If if let's be sincere, this person videoing this thing, if this woman died, for example, the person videoing it and the man should be held responsible because you were there, not helping, not using the phone to call the police, not using the phone to call the human rights department, not using the phone to call people. You are using to video it to have a content. This I don't understand really. I don't understand our people. And this thing is so common with the black race, most especially in Africa. You see in the Western world, if you make just noise alone, anyhow, you shout on your wife. Before you
Don't
put that
you
voice
dare
down,
not.
the people, your neighbors, even if the woman not call police, the neighbors don't call
Now
police.
go call. Now you can they protect your husband at that time.
The neighbor don't call police. If you shout to your pikin anyhow for street, you not go know when police go say stand for your house. Tell you say somebody informed them about your bad attitude or the way you are treating
The
your child.
noise and everything. Yeah.
But in Nigeria, where our mentality is not developing, we say we are embracing the new technology, we are embracing social media, we are embracing the computer age, we are embracing computer age, and we remain the worst mumu so far in the world. Such a television here.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
know what the
You're
man is
right.
doing is wrong, but what happened to the people out there? Videoing. What happened to your phone to call the police, to call the authority, to save the life of that woman or to save the life of that person at that particular time?
But Kingsley, could it be possible that that's a little child
No, 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 no. I don't think
that
so,
was
Mr. Shante.
videoing them?
No, no, no. A little child. Well, okay, if
Ah,
is he stage?
sorry. I'm
If
going
it's a
to
little
play.
child,
I'm going to
it's a
play
stage
it
somebody,
again.
it's a stage thing. Okay, I will little child you pick up and start videoing the people that are fighting.
That's why I said I got just this short clip. As in, we're only going to assume what transpired because the woman's load was were thrown out. You understand? So it must have been something that have been going on, probably 10-20 minutes before that particular part. For her to drag the woman out of the house and put her bag in in the passage there where he was even whipping her with a belt, things like that. I think he's a young person, not an elderly person. So I just
Play it again
discovered
and see the
it
hand of
after
that person. We see
watching it
the
again.
I think the part of the video showed the hand of the person that was videoing it. I don't know if I saw it clearly.
Bonjour, appel, bonjour. Yeah.
Play the
It's
clip
me,
again. Play it
NK
again.
Baby, in the studio. Mama, I greet you, ma. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you. I don't know if the person is an adult. But Kingsley, can I have 5 minutes? Well, before then, let me just play it before I take that 5 minutes.
Do it. Let's do it. Out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Pass. Get out. Wait, talk on it. Do it. Do it. Move. Talk on it again. Talk. Do it again. Look. Yeah, look what I did with her. Talk on it. Talk. Do it. Talk. Do it.
Uncle.
Talk on it.
Uncle.
Wake up.
Uncle.
Talk. Do it.
Uncle.
Talk. Do it. Talk. Do it. Do it. Make up. Get out. Get out. Do it, man. Bastard. Idiot.
Uncle.
Get out. Idiot. Bastard. Continue it.
Uncle.
Get out. More do it. You pretend you hear. More do it, man. More do it. Come on, more do it.
Hey,
Idiot. Are you crazy? Stupid.
I feel like sharing tears for that woman. Mama Hecho, I greet you, Mama. I greet you, ma'am. You see that voice that is shouting uncle, that's a child also. It's not an adult.
He's a young person. He's
It's
a
a
young
young person.
It's a young adult, not a child. It's a young adult.
Hey
It's a
God,
child.
I see young adult again.
Yes.
He's a young person. He's a young adult. Quiet
Not
well.
be child. Can the child not cry? How will the child just hold the phone and begin to video the parents or video?
No. Brother Kingsley, our upbringing in the Africa is different. Forget the one when you don't know for year. When you're there for that age, you won't think otherwise because you are not exposed to it. So not use your
Mommy,
knowledge.
this will not be small picking. This will not be small picking.
Hello. I'm not the time saying a small picking, no. I'm only telling you that our upbringing will never give us such a thought. In those days, we know.
But that in those days, now we're talking about this computer age.
But how many people be computer age these days?
Wait,
Forget.
mommy, I'm coming now. We said we are embrace the computer age. We are not talking about in those days. Now, let me emphasize.
It's
on
not
this.
every.
Now,
See,
mommy, hold on.
it's
Please.
not everybody that are
Mommy,
still
hold
there
on
with
now.
you.
Mommy, hold on. I remember vividly, in I think, if I'm not mistaken, in 1988 or 89, or 88 or 89, I can remember vividly, I will never forget, in my grandmother's house, a tenant in that house was beating his wife, really beating his wife, and my grandmother was not around. She was in a store. The son, a young boy, I think at that time 7 years old, or if I'm not mistaken, it was in primary 2 or primary 3, ran to my grandmother's store to tell my grandmother that, mommy, come, they come and see you. My father want to kill my mother. He's beating my mother. Now I know every children. Some children that are brilliant, that they are active to think quickly on what to do to call for help.
Good.
But this one is not a kid. This one is a recent. This one is not older days. This one is now that
you see
now that phone. Mommy, I'm coming. Phone is existing. He has a phone in his hand. As in the only days we don't have phone. As at 80, I'm talking about now, 88, 89, there's no phone. But this one, there's phone now, meaning that this is just recently here. Now, what makes this person, not even if you don't want to call the police, to call at least people around? Because this person video this thing is a member of this
Shout, let area people come.
It's a member of that compound. Is either a brother to the husband or because it's calling uncle. Maybe it's a sister to the person that is beating the person.
Exactly. You see, you're not there for the family environment before this time. You don't know. Do you know what is fear?
That's not an excuse, mommy. I will not. I will let you, I will not accept it.
That Kingsley, you need to go and learn. You need to go and learn. Look your children now. All of them, they reason the same way. All of them, they act the same way. No. So before you throw blame on this person recording, it is say no record, you for even know what happened.
Mommy, let me tell you, in Europe here, if the European,
you can't compare Europe to the nonsense when we don't put ourselves.
Excuse me now, let me finish now. In Europe here, if you record this type of thing without intervening or without informing the police, you too will be held responsible. I've heard it, I've seen it here in Spain. Because our law is not working, you can record anybody and just put
There's no law in Nigeria now.
Oga Kingsley.
What I'm saying,
wait now.
I
like as your body they para like this.
Mommy, I'm trying to tell you that what this person did is wrong.
This is why me and you have a lot of work to do. Let us stop blaming.
Now, me and you, this having a lot of work to do. We are talking about.
We have a lot of work to do.
Let's be sincere. A person that already have a phone, a mobile phone, is already acquainted. Is already have a little information of how to use phone.
Tomorrow. As a social worker,
what is the purpose of phone? What is the purpose of phone? And let me tell you, this might not be the first time that this woman has been beating this person.
It won't be the first time
this person has been videoing it.
And do you even know how many times the man don't beat this person videoing it? Do you know how many times the man don't beat this one, that video, that has made her reasoning to be? What do you know?
Then how long will she wait to remain there? Even the woman to wait. They beat you first and they beat you second time. What is she still doing there?
Oga Kingsley, that your eye of understanding don't open. You know, miss everybody don't open. They hear me?
That's a woman beater.
Exactly.
I live with a man to discuss this matter because
that's
a woman issue. I live with a man.
Go. Because you are blaming the person that video that make us to see.
You don't understand me, mommy. You don't get my point. Making us to see is a different ball game. But using that phone to inform the authority or to save the life of that woman is what I'm talking about. We should get the point.
Which authority does she want? Did you train her to know how to do that? Why are we asking as if we
was she
don't
trained
know
how
the
to use phone? Was she trained how to use phone to video? Was she trained?
Brad Kingsley, if you listen to that voice very well, you will hear that the person even videoing it is scared.
Exactly.
Sister Chante,
but she could have done more.
I disagree.
Could have done more by shouting, calling out people to come to their rescue.
100%. I agree. But the point you people don't want to agree with me is where I'm not happy. It seems that maybe I'm just trying to kind of impose it that the person that was videoing it is doing wrong. No. But let us also see it from that perspective. Now, let's assume that this woman died. Is it this video we want to watch that will bring this woman back to life or that would have saved her?
Oga Kingsley.
You said one thing that
we only see this. We did not know what happened after.
You said one word that whether it's this child that.
So why are you cutting these pieces to judge the person that recorded this young person? Do you know what step he took later? No.
Was this person taught how to use phone to video? No, it was not taught how to use phone to video.
And
it was not taught how to use phone to video.
Apart from this clip we see, do you know what she did later? No. No. Apart from this clip me and you see, do you know the step this person took later? No. So why are we condemning what we don't know?
I'm not condemning it. You guys are not understanding me. I am not condemning it. I'm just saying I'm stating the obvious. There are different ways to save life.
Let's allow Brother Kingsley. Let's allow Brother Kingsley to explain it so that we can understand and see from his own point of view.
If we continue like this, then we keep on letting these people out there to keep on doing this thing without changing from it.
Brother Kingsley, you explain to us in your point of view.
It's good that person had the video of it. It's very good to create an awareness. But this awareness now, if, for example, now that person died instantly in that situation, it becomes a story that we are watching. But if he has informed or he has make alarm for help before doing that video. That is my point. Because at this time, nobody is there to save this woman. But can she make an alarm, cry out and say, please, oh, people come and see you? It's possible. Because if she's frightened or if she's afraid, then that frightenness would have taken her outside to call on people to come and help. Now, the way you saw that woman fall down,
but
mean that woman was already on your caution.
Do you know whether the so-called woman beater, it don't lock gate, carry key?
Lock which gate? Which gate lock? Which gate? Which gate you go? Hey, God of Israel.
See, Oga Kingsley, I look things as a social worker holistically. I don't use one point. We weren't there. We don't know what happened after this video. We don't know what happened before this video. Those two, they are blank for us. So, for us to come to a conclusion whether this person that recorded didn't do right, we must know what happened before the video and what happened after the video. So, if you don't have these two windows, you can't jump into conclusion. That is my point here.
Mommy, let me tell you what I was expecting before this video.
Tell me something.
Now, I was expecting to see so many people in that background struggling to save the woman,
because
and she's recording it.
Yes, but you don't even know the kind of environment that house is.
That is
what is supposed to be done. That house was just a compound of his own with locked gate.
There with bushes around. There's no neighbors. There's nobody with bushes around. Let's assume it's a cemetery or it's a desert. Built only
the
then.
Girl not do well. You don't win. Okay, the girl not do well.
No, only what we are seeing is just the awareness that the girl brought out that we are now watching today.
And that is what, as I said, of warning yourself off like this. We didn't know what she did before the video, and we didn't know what she did after the video.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, now let's go into
the person that's saying this video. Can you call the person and ask the person if he has any video that the continuation of this video, what will transpire later?
I don't think she has.
Or information of what later happened.
Exactly.
If the man was arrested, or if the woman later give up.
And if it's not the man is not arrested, let's go and look for the man and send it to
yes, so I beg analyze video more entire.
No, you just said a joke at the joke.
I know say with you is not a joke.
You just said a joke if you kill that woman. You just said you go call the Buga for society.
That woman was already unconscious on the floor. If you see that.
So we need further information about that woman. Because that man needs to be brought to book.
Yeah, I understand.
That woman was already on the floor.
So we need more information on this woman.
And when did this thing happen?
The truth of the matter is that the way I used to go on social media streets, I was knocking at everybody's door and I found it and I wrote to the person that posted it because the person is also a blogger. So I asked the person to send me.
Make una follow up with this story. Make we bring justice for this woman.
So I don't know when the story happened. Let me see when the person posted it, so I will know.
Any day when it happened.
I just found out that the video.
Are they Nigerians, Abi?
Yeah, they were speaking Igbo there.
Igbo.
Yeah. So
find the person. We go trace this man. We go trace this community.
Yeah, Mama, beg easy, I beg. I just want to see when the person posted it on April 13th, on the 13th of April. And
this last week here now.
Yeah. Okay, we have
who is this?
And I follow up this
somebody I know anyway.
I don't know. We want to bring justice for this woman.
Yeah.
Please,
good afternoon to you, my brother. Good afternoon to you, my brother. So when I saw the video on the street of social media and I felt that it's going to tally with the topic that I'm discussing, so I decided to write to the person to please help get me the video so I can add it to our discussion at least. My point of bringing in this video, Mommy, you have your own point as well, bringing the man to book, which is what is, right to do. I want to know, in a marriage like this, with this kind of violence going on, what is keeping this woman? Why was she begging to still remain in a home like this? Why was she begging to stay with a man?
You people they talk. Say this Western world, when even we enter, it make us not understand where they come from. Do we not know where we are coming from?
We know. Me personally, I know.
So if we know where they come from, we shouldn't be asking this question. We should be finding a way to find solution to things like this in our society. Because now hear me and you come, now we open eye.
Yes.
Now here when me and you come, when we know say men not supposed to treat women like this. So make we not use our own mentality when we don't get now. They blame our people when never get that understanding. That is why we need to work together to go and provide that education to them and also to support them to know that you can walk out of this. Even the church has not had matters. They could tell you say, you not divorce. Who not going to divorce these kind of people? This one when they lead you to hellfire already. You can't stay inside. Say if you divorce, you go ahead. Who says so? Who says so? That is why they come after this Daddy Gio and Mommy Gio when he put this nonsense for place. Who says so? How many wives David married? What of Solomon?
733.
What of Abraham?
Ah.
So when they come, are we all bishop? Because there's only one scripture that said, if you must be a bishop, you must be a man of one wife. They go come tell you now, saying a spiritual bishop. Spiritual bishop indeed. Spiritual bishop, one that they take talk, one that they send many people to untimely death and also send them to hellfire. Spiritual bishop, one that they put some people into a relationship that they know is not working. They know it's not leading them to heaven, and yet they are there. No wonder the Bible tells us my people perish because of lack of knowledge. If marriage not the work, waka come out. Waka come out.
Marriage is not meant for everybody. It's not meant for everybody.
Waka. And some of una self now enter because all na prayer na ma. When God wear trouser coming to now, as long as he tell una say, ma, you don't need to pray again. You don't need to think again. You go enter because you won't wear ring. Ma.
Won't wear ring.
All of them when there for ma, ask yourself the truth. That marriage went there now. Are you enjoying it? This is applicable both to man and woman. No. That marriage went there now. You dey enjoy it? You dey enjoy it? When you go out, you dey come back. Are you happy to come back home?
But mommy, marriage comes with a lot of blessing. No?
It does, but the truth is this. We forgot the main thing God create marriage first. The first thing when he create them for a companionship. So before you enter, ask yourself, are you compatible? Because na there companion come from. For bedroom, na there compatible. Una not need to do the do before you go know. There are signs when you go know say whether this person is compatible or not. Now they ask those questions. But let me tell you the bitter truth. If you won't get real man or real woman to marry, start with just friendship. The moment bomb boy and baby meet, they're not going to tell the truth again. But when bomb boy and baby never meet, do the do, you're not going to know each other. You go feel they confident to ask those questions. Write your question down. Discuss it. But no.
Lack of communication.
The next thing now, before you do your bomb boy don't they rise up. Baby don't they rise up. The next thing na bedroom. When I do the do finish, everybody go begin to hide things. Because they want panel be the thing until I go put ring for hand. None of my children go make mistake again. No. Lie. I go teach them the
Not
right
be if they're wise, not be if they take advice.
Because I mean, man, I'm out to do the teaching. Man, to do the talk. To give you, if you like, make mistake. You see, I'm grateful to God for one thing. Say, he answer all my prayer when I pray. When they come, Papa, I go put in my best. But if you know, say they won't go get paper, may they enter America, don't do nonsense. When they go embassy, may they not give. The theory of them don't work out. Two times, that sister. So you know how many years when they wait for me? But today, when I look back, I'm grateful to God that he answered that prayer. Because if you know, I will not discover who I be now. And the work when I did do now. So you see, during the period when all this going to happen, I can't tell myself one thing. Begin to develop yourself. Make yourself an asset, not a liability. A lot of us women, we don't make ourselves liability. You are not adding value to your life. That is why one man go come your life, you go to fear say make you not waka. No man when they want waka from asset to.
Women should feel good about themselves. Whether you
Love
don't born
yourself
three, whether you
first.
don't born four, whether you don't born five. If the man is not worth your time, not
See,
worth your pain,
majority
leave.
of us
There are many
women
men out there that can still
do
marry you
not
with
love
4 children,
yourself.
5 children, and respect and love you.
Yes, you don't even love yourself. You don't love yourself. And this thing is also applicable to men. Love yourself first. Love yourself first. Notice your love, they come from anywhere. If you don't love yourself, no love there anywhere for you. When you love yourself finish, you go find who love you. And if the person won't come waka, because you love yourself, you not go fear making no waka. Oh, what will people say? Some of you there for those miserable relationships because of what people will say. Have you asked yourself, what will God say? Because when the yawa gas, now that say God, when you know they ask, what did you say? Now you they cry, go me too. Not be these people. Listen. You have to define your destiny yourself. You have to define your happiness yourself. You have to define your joy yourself. Mama. Now enter. Then the next one. Pikin. Una go there pikin go enter. School pikin, this pikin. At the end of the day, you are not even taking care of yourself. This is applicable to the men too. It is B, school fees, all this you do. When have you, with that baby girl, you once love, decide to just save for one weekend, they're gonna just go, leave the children to somebody, just go and enjoy yourself together. When? And these little things, what will continue to bond you people together, but you don't do it. If you must go vacation, you must carry the children, follow body. It's wrong. Once or twice a year, look for babysitter to stay with the children.
Hey, maybe babysitter go kill your children for you.
Go
Mama, I beg you.
Go give her to somebody. And spend your time together. Because, you see, the drifting is happening because you don't even have time together. Renew
Yeah,
yourself.
couples drift apart, yeah.
And women, stop putting children in between you people. We women, we are bad in this behavior. When God gave you that man, he gave you to take care of him. Every man is a child. Every man needs a mother in their wife. But no, not let title of wife, now you carry for head. So the role of a mother must be dropped somewhere. No! God brought the day. Papa God take her from him. Mama give you. You are playing the role of a mother and a wife. So know when you go shift from a wife role into a mother's role in his life. You let you one that specializes on. Now here say he did with one baby somewhere. I not go there with one baby somewhere. When the baby they play the role of a mother for him. Oh, you don't know? It is a mother that will say, my son, what is going on? A mother will say, my son, don't worry. This situation will be over. So those side chicks, now where did they play with that? Then you women. Now go get problem with your husband. Now go cut and say, the other room, no, zip up. Zip up now. The person will go zip down there for outside, they wait. I'm not saying they should cheat, but if they are cheating, the way you are handling it, that is not the best way to handle it. In fact, and that you too go look yourself for mirror. What am I doing wrong that is making him to go out? But we will not see ourselves for the picture. Lie. Now you go open your mouth, tell us, say, what have you done for me? You can't pay your dowry. Now what you don't do for you be that.
Okay, now, Mom, you said something. Dowry. Let's assume this man actually married this woman legally. Traditionally, as we used to do. You go to see the parents, you kneel down, you ask for hand in marriage, you paid all the rights, and you marry her. Is it necessary what this man is doing? Do you think it's called for? Couldn't he have carried her with her property and go and return her back to her family without touching her?
No, bring this barbaric man into this discussion. This one is off it. But the question is this: how did he grow up?
How did he grow up?
Did he grow up seeing his father doing the same thing? There are too many things to all this. That is why everything we do, parents, our children learn from us. If you come from a home of a white beater, what else do you want him to do?
But a lot of children who are very, very intelligent and have brain and have the fear of God will say, I don't want to be like my father.
It's not everybody.
And they will walk towards it.
It's not everybody. You see, it depends on what you grow up with. If you grow up with a culture and you do not come out of that culture into another way to learn something else, you can't change. If me and you not come up from Nigeria, come up with Oyibo, some of the things when me and you know today, we not go know them.
We don't know them, yeah.
That is the truth, yeah. Do I support him? No. But how did he grow up? What are his cycle of friends? Because if he grow up this way and he go into another cycle of friends, yes or no? Don't friends influencing the behavior of some women and also in behavior of some men? That is why you people tell us, say, show me your friend.
And I will tell you who you are.
So if you grow up from a family of beating wives and God come bless her with family of friends that are not beating wives, they would have been able to insinuate something that would change in his life.
Yeah.
But he come from this toxic place and he enter into this toxic place. All he knows is about toxicity. He know nothing different. Then the woman, when they cry blood of Jesus. Instead of running for your dear life. Not be today that they use this thing when they beat you. Why did you not run? Run! Now the blood of Jesus does save an army. So we have a lot of work to do in our society. You see, the kind of work that I'm doing has exposed me to a lot of things that you say, wow. That is why I come with that conclusion, say the devil is a saint when it comes to our wickedness.
But we're always putting it on the head of the devil. Now, devil do one.
And yet the devil there on his own. No. If you ask that man, now what will make you do it? He will say the devil. But the question when I want to answer, say, you take permission from the devil before you do what you do? No. So all of us, those when they hear me now, those when go hear me later. Anytime when you know say you not take permission from the devil before you do what you do, don't ever blame it upon the devil. Because not be the devil send you. Now you send yourself. Because none of us go to the devil and went to take permission before we do that wickedness. And God make it easy for us, for Bible. I don't know what it is Quran. He said, do unto others what you want
them to do to you.
So if we can hold this principle before we do anything, it will help us. It will solve a lot of this problem. My papa not there yet. I don't know where he did. I tell him, I say my papa lost, so I don't know where he did. But anytime I want to take some decision about my life, I call myself by my full name and I ask myself one question. If papa there, you go do this
What
thing.
would they have said?
If the answer say no, I know they do it. Then another thing when they help me to forgive people when it hurt me. If they do this to Jesus,
Who I be?
what will Jesus do? These things helps me. It helps me. Because I know so forgive them and sin. And it go take me to hellfire. So if I must make heaven, I must put things to checkmate myself every day, every moment, every second. Because it is appointed unto a man to die once.
After that, judgment. Yeah.
They say Jesus, they call Jesus, they never call it agree. But that they tell us when they come. The day when I buy, and that day my Jesus come. The day when you buy, and the day when your Jesus come be that. So notice so Jesus coming, he far. Buy, he did knock door anyhow. If only
I disagree, Mama, but we're not looking into that discussion. I'll bring it up another time.
no
The
problem.
day when you die, I've had it somewhere. Now that day your judgment starts. But according to what the scripture said, that everyone is going to rise up again.
Wait, nah. I agree. What does you mean by when you buy your judgment don't start? You have time to repent in the grave.
You can't.
Good. So that is it.
There's no repentance in the grave.
There's no repentance in the grave. So the way you buy will determine whether you they make heaven or not. And now let those who don't prepare for rapture, now go rise up again in the grave. Therefore, those when it is so, may so rest in peace. It's so not the rest in any peace. If you not prepare peace before you do, any of us that did not prepare for peace before we breathe our last breath, no how many rest in peace, when people talk or pray go happen. If you not prepare for peace, there's no peace after. If they let me they carry you go church, may they anoint you to others things. All those now waste of resources, waste of time. Because if you didn't prepare for your peace before you breathe your last breath, there is no room. No matter of prayer, when bishop, archbishop, all of them pray, when go change the judgment of God. So, every day, every moment, me and you see, let's use it judiciously. to prepare for that peace. If not be Papa God, I don't go since 1999, January 19. A message now they go for my elder sister. And be this one. There is no way I would have survived it if not for this assignment that God gave me for. So imagine, one of my leg, they don't bury her.
The Lord is your strength, Mama.
So you see this person when they're alive, she's a product of a second chance. So I'm a product of a second chance. I'm a product of a divine grace. I'm a product of divine mercy. So if there's any person when it enjoy the mercy of God, now me be this. I see death. Chena theater when they are protected like I not see death. I mean the day when the accident happen. And they follow people, they walk out, they go. They tell me make I go, but I know they go. I never knew what was happening. They run me, I follow them run. They reach a place, they say, you know, if you follow across here. But the place when they day, light day. Back on, I say, make I day, now so darkness. That's how I know they go.
It is
I say, I know they go. How now one make let me they walk out this dark, they go back. And they follow. They say, you know, they go follow us, go anywhere. I said, okay. If I must go back, somebody must escort me. So a hand grabbed me and said, let's go back. Now, turn when we turn, I wake up. I was in my pool of blood.
Ooh.
So when I talk, I don't see. Each day we see. Some of us, you are hearing me now. Your load of unforgiveness like this. And they go kabasho.
Hey God. Oshodi.
Yeah. You are hearing me today. Some of you, the pain that person is going through, and you cause her. And they go church. The pain that brother is going through, and you cause her. The pain that sister is going through, now you cause her. You know yourself. But before they told Jack Robinson, you think so God to hear you? There are two people we have to achieve an assignment on earth. If I do something to pull Chantel down, I dey help the devil to achieve assignment for the life of Chantel. If I do something to pull Chantel up, I am helping God to achieve his assignment in Chantel's life. So my question today to you, everything you do each day, who are you helping to achieve an assignment in that person's life? The devil or Papa God? Choose. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama. God bless you, Ma. So we've spent an hour and 4 minutes already. Brackensley, do you have anything to say? Because we're coming back for part 3, probably within the week, and we'll look into it. But the important thing I really wanted us to just bring out is from this video is, why do we stay in a violence marriage like this? When there is violence, why are we still there?
We are staying there because what will people say if I come out?
People when they grave, not they ask what people talk again. No.
But do we even do that say we go buy not the matter?
My friends will laugh at me.
Yes.
My enemies will laugh at me.
My enemy will laugh at me.
My
Who
family
are your
will
enemy?
laugh at me.
My mama not leave you, no. How go leave her? Hey, who go take care of the children? But when you buy, who will take care of the children? Please, man, I beg you. Your upbringing may be violent like this. Because there's no man that come up with a home that is not violent that will behave this way. No. I can't, no. So your upbringing may be like this. And I know you never liked it when your father was doing it to your mother. Then why are you doing it? Because if your children watch you, they will do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So this cycle continue. Then women, you know your man. When you don't press that button, all that button when if they make and they do like this, do run. Run for your life. And if you know they walk, carry your kaya. If you not get money, still carry your kaya. God will send you help. If not money to start your water business, start somewhere. If not kara business, start somewhere. If you make up your mind, you waka, and you enter street, God will send you somebody when go give you money to start your water business. Start a kara business. From there, you go grow. Then please, don't make yourself a liability. And you women when turn men to ATM machine, not good. Maybe your mama teach you, say, you must collect pepper, salt, everything from the man. It's not good. When you use your money to buy, you go write and keep for ground for and make it come give you back. That is not who God said you should be to him. You are a helpmate.
A helpmate, yes.
So stop collecting pepper, salt, groundnut, or all these things from him. Let him see your worth. Ordinarily, on his own, he will give to you. But the situation, you go tax him for pepper, salt, groundnut, oil, this, school fees, house rent, waiting. You dey buy cloth for yourself. Which day you don't go market buy cloth for that man? Which day? You dey buy shoe for yourself. Which day you go market buy shoe for her? You dey buy on this for yourself. Which day you go market go buy on this for her? I bet you know say that your senior pikin be that.
All those old men, they go picking. Baby.
And your firstborn, no, the day when you marry her, and your firstborn. You know why? Bible say he leave him mama, come join you. So the very day you are playing the role of a wife and the role of a mother. That thing when they do when they wrong, which day you peacefully talk to her in the best language of the bedroom for him to change. That secret when he tell you why you turn out to a nagging drum. Why? You want to know why they go out? These are some of the things why they go out. They can't share secret with you. No problem. Marriage, by all standard, was supposed to be for enjoyment, not endurance. Devil not cause anything for our this thing, no. Witches and wizards not cause anything. You know why? We open door when they enter. And now we get the key to lock the door. And all those things, when you enter your marriage, they are visitor. You have power to send them out. As a Christian, if I fight one battle finish, I know another one they come on. Or you know how I see battles of life, I see them as visitor. So any battle when you confront me, I say, okay, you come, you are not welcome here. So when I leave you, Once you see things like that, you go help yourself. Devil not the warrior, so now we be the devil. Because Bible says devil they work out to and flow. So if he
Seeking
there
for who to
Jakara,
devour.
he there for Jakara they do. You there for Chigalo they do. So which time devil take there with you when they follow you do the when you do? Please, we can solve this problem. Go back to your first love. Come to the table to discuss it. You get where when they write and say any person a perfect human being.
Nobody's perfect.
You get where they talk say somebody not go air against each other.
Not at all.
So if we know that, why are we not forgiving one another?
Oh, there are some people who don't have forgiveness. So
I'm telling you, and yet they want forgiveness. Oh, these same people, when they do, they go want make you forgive them.
mm-hmm.
But good news for you that is not forgiving. Welcome to hellfire in advance. Because in our Lord's Prayer, He said, forgive me as I forgive those
who trespass against me.
You want to know why your prayer is not being answered? That's unforgiveness. That is why your prayer is not being answered. Because if you not forgive somebody, God cannot forgive you. Abi? And Bible says a prayer of a sinner.
It's an abomination unto God.
So you see why our prayer is being hindered? But I get a solution for you. And I give you this solution because I don't do it for myself. Take Biro this night, when everywhere don't quiet. Write the name of all the people when they offend you, when you hold in your heart. Write that, write that, write that. When you don't write that, finish. You don't need to do kabash prayer. Take the matter to the feet of Jesus. Because He said we should come with our heavy laden and drop it. So that we can take His yoke. For His yoke is light.
Mm-hmm.
So for you to be able to take that yoke of Jesus that is light, you must drop this load at His feet. So you have to play back everything that happened. Chante on this day, Papa Jesus, see what He do, see what as you are pouring out everything, you will be pouring it as it is up to you. Sometimes you will break down to cry. Cry it. And Lord, see what He do. I not get the grace to forgive this person. But I know you can help me. Give me the grace right now to forgive this person. Do it for 3 days for all of them. Your heart will be free.
Thank you very much, Mama, for that wonderful advice. God bless you, Ma, for joining us in this program. I don't want to allow my program to be long as we used to do 3 hours, 4 hours anymore. So we'll come back for a part 3. Brad Kingsley, do you have anything to add to what Mommy has said or the topic? Do you have something to share?
No, I don't have anything more to say here. Don't knock everything.
Right. So I want to thank you, Mama H.O. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, Brad Kingsley.
Before you round up, gift. I saw your text message. Collect my number from Chante. Reach out to me. Let's talk.
Okay, I will. I'll give her. Mama Peace Etebu. God bless you. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, gift for all your contribution. It is me, Tiana. Thank you, Mama. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mama Patience. Merci beaucoup. Linda, we love from Chantel to you. And shout out to all my South African fans out there. God bless you all. God bless you. Appel, merci beaucoup. Peace. God bless you. God bless you, everyone out there. And our brother who has been trying to join us, his network is really bad. I really I'm sorry about your network. Probably you'll be able to join us in our next episode. Remain blessed and God bless you all. I love you with the love of God. Bye, Mama. Bye. Bye, everybody. One love. Bye-bye.